Clark doubling again. This is better play. Morgan Edwards coming in. Kiwis putting it together on that occasion, able to hang on to their passes. Here's Leota. Couldn't get his pass in the field. Quickly played it. Bancroft again. The pass to Tutor. Tutor up to Watson. Here's Morgan Edwards in, and Morgan Edwards away. Should get the first try of the game. Oh, I don't think he got it down. No, he went in the dive. It looks like he lost it forward. And Morgan Edwards not able to convert that into a try, so a chance lost for the Kiwis. One senses the Kiwis might be just starting to put it together now. They've just blown a try with Morgan Edwards almost in. And now a penalty goes to the Kiwis, and it's gone against the man from the wing, Norman Lofthouse, who pushed a Kiwi out of the road. The referee didn't like it. First penalty kick of the night for Phil Bancroft. Hit it pretty well, and it's staggered over, just over the crossbar, hit the crossbar and bounced over, and the Kiwis finally have points on the board. They lead by 2 points to 0. There it is, lost by Cumbria this time. Now that had to be a knock on. Goodness gracious, the referee waves play on when it was obviously knocked on. Hello, here comes the touch judge. Well, the referee was right on the spot, and it took the touch judge running from 20 metres away to tell him something he was already looking at. Penalty goal attempt by the big prop forward Buck Armstrong, and he's curled it around pretty well, and it's a great goal. Right on half-time, Buck Armstrong puts Cumbria back level with the Kiwis, and it's 2-2. Cumbria in possession. Little kick and chase from Cameron, but he kicked it rather too far. Morgan Edwards has all the time in the world to grab a hold of it. Taken away by Kevin Hero. That was a big spin by Hero. Maybe it needs a bit of Hero magic to get this game going. He's lost it. And Cumbria have a chance. Oh, what a great tackle made by Dave Watson, which stopped that one stone dead. Now Tudor runs it out for the Kiwis. Back to Bancroft. Now Tudor giving Tony Kemp a bit of room in which to move. He's well held. Kemp finally up the flat. Now Tudor for Bancroft. Here's Clark. Long one out to Kawiti. Mike Kawiti straight through. And this surely is the first try of the match. It is. And Mike Kawiti goes in. So the try finally arrives for the Kiwis after about 7 or 8 minutes in the second half. There's Phil Bancroft from a pretty wide angle. And that's a good kick from Bancroft. And so the Kiwis now lead by 8 points to 2. Bancroft feeds the scrum for the Kiwis. Now Clark. Out to Watson. Edwards joining in once again. Out to Hero. And he's got away from one, Kevin Hero. Now he could be dangerous in this situation. He's out of 3 or 4. And finally put down. What a good run from Kevin Hero. Watson goes in. And now Bancroft. Cross to Clark. Here's Nikau. Holding it up, looking for someone to deliver it to. Right out in centre field now. The Kiwis have a chance. They can go either way. Now Wallace, he's got to try and change the direction of play here. Cross to Bancroft. Lovely hands from Bancroft. Watson and Tony Kemp can't hang on to the pass. Well, all he had to do was hang on and fall over. And there were players to burn. And Tony Kemp spills the pass. Kiwis will be annoyed with their own performance. Frustrating. And now Mike Kawiti charges away. So the Kiwis back in possession. Just on the Cumbria side of halfway, and Sam Stewart has a go. Not able to play the ball. Sam Stewart was complaining. And he gets the penalty. Another penalty attempt from Phil Bancroft, right in centre field, quite a long way out. And another good goal from Phil Bancroft. His goal kicking on this tour has been excellent. Kick downfield. Plenty of time for Morgan Edwards. Good run by Edwards. Out of 3 or 4 tackles. Still going. That's an excellent run by the youngster. Another run of about 40 metres. Now Ero. Devon Ero, hard man to put down. Here he goes again. Cutting them all out. Then up it goes to Taiwa. Good run from Fedo Taiwa. Now whose support's he got? He's got good support from Watson. And that's a good try. The Kiwis finally put it together. After the initial run was made by Morgan Edwards. Then a super run by Devon Ero. Taiwa did well. And it was finished by Dave Watson. So Bancroft in a handy position, attempting to convert the try scored by Watson, which he does. And so now the Kiwis with a handy lead, 16 points to 2. The Kiwis looking, no doubt, to improve on the 16 points to 2. Fedu Taiwa takes it up. Now Wallace to Bancroft. Here's Mike Kiwis. And he scored the first try. Well, only scored 2 so far. They certainly played a little better in the second half. Won't be the need to. Here's Francis Leota trying to offload, but not able to do so. Wallace back to Bancroft. Good solid kick by Phil Bancroft. That's the bounce. So David Lightfoot. Kiwis up quickly. Oh, and he's lost it. And here's a chance. Must be a try, surely. Yes, it will be. Nikau will go around and get a try. Absolute gift for the Kiwis. They chased up hard. Lightfoot dropped the ball. And Safari Nikau scores under the post. Another one for the Kiwis. And they lead by 20 points to 2. Bancroft adds the extra 2. 22 points to 2. Suddenly the Kiwis running away with this game. Kiwi defence has been once again quite sound. Didn't concede a try against Leeds. They haven't conceded a try here at Cumbria. So it was at Bradford Northern where they let go 2 last week. The last time they conceded a try. Here's Edwards. Gives it up to Taiwa. Hasn't had too many opportunities. This is a better run from him. This is, in fact, it's Dave Watson. Support from Kawiti. Not a good pass into Edwards, but they still might solve with something off the Kiwis. And in fact, it is Fedu Taiwa who manages to grab it. Now Wallace up to Bancroft, marshalling the forces. Leota running straight ahead again. Francis Leota. Now he needs to offload it. He has to Taiwa. Now the Kiwis ought to score here. Edwards, and he can't release the pass, trying desperately to get rid of it. So that was good defence by Cumbria. Kiwis had about 4 or 5 players out to the left, but just couldn't get rid of the ball. Now here's Watson again. Bancroft up to Sam Stewart, charging hard. Here's Kemp. Now this must be a try, surely. And Taiwa gets across, does he? Yes, he does. So the Kiwis have another one. That's 4 tries, and Fedu Taiwa this time has scored. Kicking a wide angle this time from Phil Bancroft. Well, that's a lovely kick again.